Good evening. So it's Thursday, the 2nd of April today, and we're right in the middle of our lockdown, right in the middle of the quarantine here in the UK, with plenty of issues flying around, coronavirus, as I'm sure many of you will be fully aware. It's such an odd time to sort of be living. I mean, nothing like this has ever really happened before. I'm currently out on a walk. It's just began to start raining. It's been a lovely day thus far, beautiful sunshine, and I really feel like it's a perfect metaphor for how we're feeling right now in the UK as an economy and as property investors. However, despite all of this and the fact that everything's been really, really good, business was flowing, everything was well, and suddenly the weather just changed, the economic climate just changed, I want to take a moment to celebrate a success that I personally have had. You see, the 31st of March for me was a particularly important day because I was due to exchange contracts on my largest development to date. Now, before we exchanged, we wanted to have planning through, we wanted to have Rick's valuers go out and give us an idea for the end value of this, but given everything that's going on, there was no way in hell we were going to have all of that done before we got through to exchange. So we had a choice to make. Do we exchange on this without knowing everything we need to know, or do we wait, put it off and potentially lose this deal? Now for us, it's also a really weird time because solicitors are working slower than normal. We can't get lending at the moment, and for me, running a deal sourcing company, I'm still selling deals, but I've seen a dramatic decrease in the amount of people who want to be buying right now. A big decrease in the amount of people who are letting go of their money. A lot of people want to hold on to their liquidity because their businesses aren't doing great. So right now, raising finance, the deposit, the 42 grand we need to exchange on this, it's not a great time to be doing that. But hey, the deadline's here. I need the money now, and I've got to make it happen. So given all of this climate, given what's going on, for me, now is not a great time to be raising finance. And on the 30th of March, I didn't have enough money to exchange. Nor had we completed planning, nor had we got our valuations back. And if I'm honest with you, I didn't really think it was possible. I didn't really think I could get hold of the money. But I was speaking with Anthony the day before, and he just said to me, James, I think you're wrong, mate. I genuinely think we can do this. We need to do this. He said, do you believe the deal's still going to work, even with what's going on? I said, yeah, I do. Like, the time we get around to completing on it, and the time we get around to doing the bill work on it, well, this lockout's going to be over. It's going to be fine. He said, well, you need to raise the money then, don't you? So I wrote the email. I started speaking to investors, and around about 12 o'clock on Tuesday, the 31st of March, I got the money. We've exchanged contracts on it, and I'm super happy because literally in the middle of this crazy time, we're all at home. I personally can feel I'm getting a little bit bored. I want to get out, I want to do things, I want to meet people. It's really nice to have this opportunity to celebrate a success. My biggest development to date, my biggest deal to date, bigger than any deal I've sold to any client, is going ahead. We've got exchange of contracts. We are now legally obliged to buy it. They're legally obliged to sell it. We've got the security we need. And I've already got investors lined up for the full financing we need. It was just also stuff for the soft costs. The hardest parts are done. The most difficult part of this deal is done. It's all downhill from here. It's going to be very, very straightforward for us. We know what we need to do. We've got the people in place. So I've come outside. I thought I'd take a bit of a walk, get some air, celebrate the success, and try and mellow on that and build up my positivity, build up my mindset while I'm working on this sort of thing. Come up with new ideas how I can generate business. Come up with new ideas about how I can keep my staff safe. Come up with new ideas about how I can make money when it all ends and make more money than I did before. How can I systemize my business? How can I add value to people? How can I help people? How can I grow my brand? How can I grow my marketing? This is why I'm on this video right now. So ask yourself, what successes have I had in the middle of a dark time, whether it be the business is just bad or whether or not the world's bad? What successes have I had? What can I celebrate? What can I use to build me up? What have I done that's been successful? Always ask yourself that. Constantly celebrate your successes and use that to fuel you as to who you are. James out. Have a wonderful day.